Howdy, YouTube. This is Steven, and I'm back with another news article analysis. And this time, this news article will be related to the Asian pop singer BoA Kwan. And the title of this article is BoA Talks, or BoA Talks Marriage and What Type of Husband She Wants in Her Life. And this was published on a website called kpopstars.com, and that's stars with a Z instead of a S, so kpopstars.com. And the author is named James B., and this was published in March of 2015. So, a little dated, but it's still relevant. So this article is pretty quick and straight to the point, so I'll get to it. All right. Iconic superstar BoA is thinking about marriage and what type of husband she wants in the future. On January 31st, BoA sat down for an interview with Japanese magazine Numero. During the interview, the topic of marriage and who she wants to get married to was discussed. Okay. So basically, BoA, I guess they interested in what BoA wants in a husband. I guess she's getting around that age where they're asking about, where I guess they're wondering when she's gonna get married. As well, her career has kind of been faltering. So usually when that happens, people kind of focus on their personal lives too. So let's see what BoA has to say. The quote-unquote marriage in 5 to 6 years from now would be great, BoA says during the interview. All right, so she's like, okay, marriage in a couple of years. Well, a few years, like 5 to 6 years, she would be, she would like to be married. Wonder who she's gonna marry. Is she dating anyone? Will he be a Korean man? Japanese? None of the above? I want to know. All right, next. As for the type of husband BoA wants in her life, she just wants someone who will do the same things with her. Quote unquote, I would like a person who I can share the same hobbies and beliefs with. Okay, so as you guys know, BoA is a Catholic. And she likes to dance, and she likes to sing. She also kind of does some acting too. So I'm guessing she would like a man who would do those things with her. Are you that somebody? Could you be that somebody? So, okay, all right. I think this probably should be a bit more in depth about what you want, but I guess BoA just kept it simple. Like someone I can share my hobbies with and my beliefs with. But I do think that the belief system is very important. Like, what do you really believe in as far as religion and as well, not just religion, but as far as just life in general. All right, so next, with no signs of settling down yet, BoA is preparing to make a comeback for her fans. BoA will celebrate her 15th anniversary since she made her debut with SM Entertainment. She will showcase her amazing vocals and dance skills. BoA made her debut with the song, quote-unquote, ID Peace Beat in 2000. All right, so that was a bit random right there. But that's the end of the article. As I said, this article is pretty short and pretty straight to the point. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to imagine BoA being married for some reason, because BoA just seems so concentrated on her work, As well, it's difficult for me to imagine BoA with a child as well, because again, I guess maybe because I still kind of see BoA as like, when I first met her, like during her teen queen type of days, maybe, and as well maybe because BoA hasn't really done the the sexualized thing that a lot of female performers do. And to be fair, it's not just female performers, it's both male and female, but definitely the females, where they kind of sex up their image and try to become more provocative and sexual. And I really haven't seen BoA do that, and I don't fault her for that if she's not comfortable doing that. But I think it's because I haven't seen that maybe is the reason why I'm like, okay, I can't really imagine her doing the whole marriage and a baby type of thing, you know. But I definitely say more power to her to do that. But I feel like if she does that, then I feel like that might be sort of like the end of her career. And her career is already in struggle mode right now. Because a lot of times in the industry, at least in Japan, in the Japanese music industry, like people see marriage as the time to bow out for women. Like, okay, you got married, bow out of the music or bow out of the entertainment industry and go on and raise your kids, you know? But on the flip side, I mean, nothing's really popping off in BoA's career right now. You know, she doesn't really have like a lot of things going on in her career. So this would be a good time to kind of have a kid and, to get married and have a kid, you know, and do that whole, you know, dog in a picket fence type of thing. So, if she really wants that, then now's a good time to actually do that. Um, but she might not have anyone to do that with, so she might have to hold off on that for a minute. Um, so yeah, but yeah, the reason I guess that I did this article was because I haven't really done any like videos about BoA in a while, really. It seems like people aren't really feeling BoA. You know, it's like I don't know. It just seems like people have sort of moved on from BoA. And I guess to an extent I would be one of those people, but I still like to keep tabs on BoA and her career. And I guess the reason why I do that is because that BoA is, she was the first Asian musical artist that I knew about, and was introduced to Asian music through BoA, and then from BoA I sort of moved on to other artists. But I still like to keep tabs on BoA because I don't know, I just like I'm still interested, even though BoA doesn't really. I don't know. It's I want to phrase this right, but I guess like what BoA does doesn't really appeal to me as much as it used to, maybe. Um, but kudos to BoA because she has been writing and producing her own music lately. So kudos to BoA for doing that, and being more active. But at the same time, it still kind of comes off as if BoA is like a product. And I know that she is a product, but I guess it comes off as she's still kind of like that idol, where it's like, okay, they're telling her what to do, and she doesn't really have artistic control over her career. Sometimes it kind of comes off as that. But to be fair, I think BoA is kind of, she does have artistic control over her career. But sometimes it kind of comes off as if she doesn't. Even though she's writing and producing her own music, I'm still a little like, you know, who put you up to this? Like, did BoA really want to write and produce her own music, or did someone put her up to this? But then on the flip side, if she wasn't writing and producing her own music by this time, then I would be like, hey, are you still? Do you have artistic control over your career at this point? You know. So I'm guessing for me, it's a bit of a like, I don't know. I guess I can't be pleased. I guess, but I admit it. But I'm trying. I'm trying to give BoA some credit though, because she is writing and producing her own music. So I do give her credit for doing that. You know. But I don't know. I guess for some reason there seems like a disconnect between what like the sincerity of what BoA does as a musical artist sometimes. Um, but overall, I definitely want the best for BoA, and I feel like you know it's a little difficult to imagine this. But yeah, I still think she'll have a career at least in South Korea. Her career in Japan has kind of like waned a lot, but I don't know. It's a little difficult to imagine BoA totally disappearing from the Japanese music scene. But then again, it does happen. But I don't know. I guess I'll just have to stay tuned and see what happens. But I would like to see BoA make a comeback. I don't know how she's going to go about that, because the industry is really tough right now, and people aren't feeling these solo music artists anymore. So I don't know how BoA's going to do that. But BoA has the tools necessary to do that. She's an amazing performer. She's a respectable singer. She is writing and producing her own music right now. She has a nice look as well. So she does have things going for her. But I got off topic for a minute, and partially because I think I just got to the end of the other topic about the marriage and stuff. But so overall, I think if BoA wants to get married, she should do that. Now would be a good time to do that. However, if she's not ready, then concentrate on, she should concentrate on getting her career back on track. You know, and I want the best for BoA, both in her personal life and her professional life. So there you have it. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next news article analysis, adios and goodbye for now.